Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of might be my favorite show,
Pitches and Shows,
that we've ever put on this channel. It's Pitches and Shows. Luke just said it. You fucking know it.
Pitches and Shows.
Bitches and Shows?
Ain't nothing but
a
Pitches
thing.
and Shows. Oh, yeah. Click on the link.
Suck my dink.
No, I was going to say, like the page, but
Oh.
I was stretching.
I was keeping the theme of there being horrors.
No. They're
All right.
nice ladies.
So if you listen to the last episode, excuse me, we did something where we had three random things to draw out of a hat. It was
3 categories: actresses, actors, and movie title.
Yeah, our male lead, our female lead, and the movie title, and we had to build a movie around those two those people. I didn't know the proper thing. I'm scared. I don't know what to say nowadays. The proper
Terms?
pronouns to put in front of things.
Is it gonna be like politically correct to refer as actresses as actors now? Because
Who fucking knows, man?
you know
Who fucking
categorization.
Who fucking knows? I was actually really proud of myself.
God.
A couple of years ago, I saw my Facebook memories. I had a really funny joke. I said, "Do the Jenner kids celebrate Father's Day anymore, or no?" Because it was after the operation.
It's been years now.
I think that was 2 years ago.
Shit.
When I posted that.
Fuck.
All right. So which one is this?
That's women's.
Women. I have Emma Stone.
Okay,
That's what I drew.
okay.
I feel like I could really work with that one. I had Courtney Love the last fucking time, so who knows?
I have Anna Kendrick.
Ooh, I can see these movies now and see where they're going.
Okay. Let's go with nope, this one. We're gonna get our male lead, and I will pick first for the male lead.
Also, I think you should start this show since I started last episode.
Anna Kendrick and Mel Gibson.
Oh shit!
I spelled it Gibbons.
It's a different guy.
I'm drunk. Gibson.
Mel
Gibbons. That's his name, Gibbon. My name is Gibbons.
Giving you the dick.
I've been giving you the dick.
Anthony Hopkins and Emma Stone are my leads.
Yes.
So you got Mel Gibson, and did you go old on the dudes and younger on the women?
I must have.
Again, Luke made these lists. I have no idea what they are or anything that has to do with anything.
The women I kind of just did like random because I had Betty White. I think one of the options I had Meryl Streep.
Stop listening to this episode. Go back to listen to the episode before this and listen to fucking Backdoor Bandits. His maybe I'm drunk. Jack Nicholson, Clint Eastwood, Betty White love triangle set in a western called Backdoor Bandits. It's a comedy now, or it's a drama.
It's a drama now.
All right, so now.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Now I'm coming up with the
Title of your movie.
title of the movie: Dirty Deeds,
Done Dirt Cheap.
with Anthony Hopkins and Emma Stone.
Feel It in the Air Tonight.
All right. Well, Luke, you're pitching first, so I'm gonna give you a little bit of time to think about it.
We got 2 more movie titles in here. I want to do one more where we just pick the movie titles.
Okay, then do that. Yeah. And then we'll say that for the end.
So we'll do what we did with this. So I got In the Air Tonight.
We can draw the name for the movies now. The other movies.
Yeah, but I want to have it like fresh.
Okay.
For when we do it.
Okay.
So this one is shit.
Feel It in the Air Tonight, starring Anna Kendrick
And Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibbons.
Mel Gibbons.
Giving you down.
Okay, all right. This is gonna be unofficially based on the Phil Collins song "In the Air Tonight."
Okay. I think what we should do now is distinguish it so we know this. I think this will help you pitch, and this will help you with it. Because last time we didn't necessarily.
Yeah.
You kind of did, but I didn't. What genre are you going for with this movie?
Genre, I'm going for drama.
Okay.
it's a. I would kind of say like a mystery, but it's not
like a thriller.
But it's a thriller. It's a drama. Anyway, it's
got to be a thriller because then when she finds something out or he finds something out,
yeah. So anyway, it's roughly not officially, but basically based on the song "In the Air Tonight" by Phil Collins. So Mel Gibson. Okay, so Mel Gibson. He's out with his 20-something-year-old son. Okay.
Okay.
And it's kind of like a Father's Day weekend type thing.
Cool.
It doesn't have to be Father's Day, but you get the sense of a fatherly.
You want it like in the
father and son thing.
Like
so they're
springtime, like summertime.
Yeah. So they're out on the lake. I'm not going to do lake. I'm going to do ocean. They're in the ocean. It's next to a pier, and they're out far enough to where if something went awry, you couldn't get to them.
Something went awry,
but I mean, you could, but you couldn't.
Luke, do you read old like leather-bound books at your free time? Something went awry.
I do read a number of leather-bound books.
It smells like rich mahogany.
I love the smell of rich mahogany.
I'm kind of a big deal.
Kind of a big deal. Anyway, so Mel Gibson and his son, who was a 20-something. I'm going to
fucking millennial.
I'm going to cast his son as who's a radical Jew guy.
Did you literally just say who's a radical Jew guy?
No, I said who is, not he is. Like not.
Either way.
I can cut that out. Or should I leave it?
Don't leave it. It's still funny. So you mean like who's like a popular? I think what you meant to say was who is a popular Jewish actor.
Yeah.
There's so many. Billy Crystal.
Who's Billy Crystal?
No, I don't know. I don't think he's Jewish. But we'll say he is.
I want like a young 20-something
Jewish actor.
Like, a 20-something. Because he's playing Mel
Jonah
Gibson.
Hill. Jonah. He's cut now.
Is he really?
Yeah, he lost a shit ton of weight.
What the fuck is wrong with this dude? It can't be healthy.
Fluctuating.
It literally
weight.
can't be healthy to be doing this.
Because he loses the weight for like 21 and 22 Jump Street.
Gains it for fucking his mob movies.
Well, Wolf of Wall Street, I don't know when that was filmed because he was fat there. Then he gained like 60 pounds for fucking War Dogs.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll just say it's Jonah Hill.
Anyway.
Mel Gibson's pissed.
I want skinny Jonah Hill. I want like thin.
Yeah, the Jonah Hill now. Because Jonah Hill now is cut as fuck.
So Mel Gibson,
Which
Jonah
is inspiring.
Hill, having a family fishing, well, not family, but like a father-son fishing trip.
I'm already in for this movie because Anna Kendrick is in this movie and Mel Gibson is Jonah Hill's.
Yeah.
So anyway.
So,
wait, why is his son Jewish? Is it just because he's Mel Gibson?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was just a joke.
It was a joke.
It was a joke. Yeah. Anyway, they're out on the.
He's not Jewish in the movie.
No.
Okay. I just wanted to distinguish.
It was a bad place joke.
No, it's funny, but who's a radical Jew?
Who's a radical Jew?
You know how many Jews that are going on suicide bombings right now?
Shit.
Radical Jewish terrorism.
Anyway, Mel Gibson, Jonah Hill are out on the ocean. They're having a fishing trip. Father son, little escapade
in the springtime, having a good time.
And you know they're having their differences because you know sometimes your dad has these plans for you and you don't abide by them.
He's not happy because Jonah Hill's not like. Is it because? I'm sorry. This is your pitch. I was stepping on it. I was like, is he not joining the family business? What's?
Well, I mean, I haven't. I'll probably figure that out in a little bit.
Okay.
But anyway,
he's not happy with him.
He's not happy with him. He's not doing what he wants. He's. Let's just say that. You know, I'm gonna go that route.
You're welcome.
Mel Gibson is the pastor of a church. So this is before Signs, if you will.
Before Signs.
So he's the pastor. He's the guy.
I love how every description is if you will.
He's leader of the church and the congregation, and his son is just recently graduated college, is still soul searching, doesn't know if he truly believes in the higher power, is, you know, doing the whole, I don't know why or where, you know, and they're having this scuffle on the boat. All this stuff's going on, everything, and
oh God, is he gonna kill?
And meanwhile, as this is all going on,
you
cut to Anna Kendrick's character. Not Anna. Yeah, no, yeah. That's what I have. Anna Kendrick. Anna Kendrick. She is, she's with her boyfriend.
Sure.
She's with her boyfriend, who I am going to cast as Jake Gyllenhaal.
Ooh.
And, you know, they're having just a normal date.
Just going out to eat?
Going out to eat. Just not like a fancy, like, fine dining type thing. Kind of like as you get more comfortable, you just kind of go out to get a couple like sandwiches, burgers, whatever, out on the pier, because they're going to the pier,
right,
and it's kind of like spring.
They're just grabbing a bite.
Yeah, it's like springtime. You go get a couple chili dogs over on the pier, you know,
get some fucking
chowder and shit. So they're out there, they're getting that. They get into an argument. They get this scuffle going.
What about?
She's looking. He's not ready for that. He's kind of like, we're having fun. We're comfortable. You know, we're in it. We're. I don't know if it's gonna last. I don't know if it's the real deal, but it's good for now.
Right.
She doesn't like that because, you know, she's a woman. She needs.
First you say radical Jew. She doesn't like that. She's a fucking woman.
She needs stability in her life. She needs to know that she's going to be taken care of in the future. All this good stuff. So they get into it. They have an argument. They break up. They're done. He's walking out. He goes home. She's moping around. Walks to the edge of the pier. She looks out on the water. She sees Mel Gibson and Jonah Hill getting into it. Fucking Mel Gibson pushes his son because he's just enraged.
Oh, shit.
Fucking Jonah Hill.
He finds out Jonah Hill's a Jew.
He finds out Jonah's a Jew.
No.
No, just kidding. No, that's not real. But he finds out, like, he doesn't want to follow in his dad's footsteps.
Right.
He finds out
he's
that
going to school to do something different.
He's basically, at this point, he's pretty much an atheist because his dad's this priest, one of the biggest congregations, and apparently we're in Boston now.
Congregation.
And so he's angry with his son because he's laid out all the steps, all the blueprints for life,
and he wants him to keep the church going.
And that's not what Jonah wants. And so he gets enraged by the wrath.
He's mad because Jonah doesn't want to take the business. Jonah doesn't even know if there's a God.
So he pushes him, kind of like trying to instill some knowledge into him. It's like, hey, man, it pushes him a little bit.
I'm sorry, but I think of that video. That guy was like, I just punched him in the chest. When are you going to get serious about the Lord? You know what I'm talking about?
You need Jesus.
You seen that video?
Yeah, no, I'm referring to a different video though. I'm gonna go get my dad. She's 40.
I'll yell for my dad. Jesus.
So he kind of just like does the whole like kind of like not like a full on like push, trying to inflict, you know, pain, whatever. He pushes him, and he doesn't realize how close to the edge of the boat they are because it's kind of like a 2-person like rowboat. Not like a fucking yacht or anything, you know.
Of course. It's a fishing boat.
Yeah. So he pushes him. He fucking goes under the water.
Oh shit.
And
they don't
Jonah
have life jackets.
Jonah doesn't have his life jacket.
Doesn't know how to swim.
Didn't take fucking swim lessons as a kid. Doesn't know what the fuck.
Doesn't know how to stay afloat.
He's kind of just like fucking like, you know, doggy paddling at this point. Doesn't know what he's doing. He's bobbing for air, and Mel Gibson is like, oh shit, my son, he's drowning.
Oh shit, my son.
but he doesn't like help him. It's like that like unspoken thought in his mind, like maybe it's better off this. It's like better this way. Maybe if he dies and he's gone, life will be better. So he literally watches his son drown. All the while, Anna Kendrick's on the edge of the pier watching him die.
Oh shit.
And she could have dove in and went out and saved him too. Like, she is just as bad.
She's just
at
as
this
guilty.
point. She's just as guilty. And you pan over.
I'm just happy how excited you are about this pitch.
You pan over and you see up in this like big building across the bay kind of thing.
Right.
Where this guy is just sitting there having his like afternoon tea, and he like looks over.
Afternoon tea.
His afternoon tea.
What country are we in?
We're in America. I'm just saying, like he's a very large business mogul who witnesses this thing.
We've already established it's a big city. He was having a good, just hanging out. It's end spring.
Yeah, it's springtime. He's up on the balcony. He's having a little tea.
Yeah, just
whatever.
having a drink. Yeah.
And he's just sitting there, and he looks over, and he sees the scuffle going on, and then he sees
Across the city,
and he sees.
How does he see this across the city?
It's not like fucking like a city away. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like a rock's throw. But,
like seriously, stop reading these old. A stone's throw away.
Stone's throw away. But I'm just like he couldn't have done. He's far enough where he couldn't have done anything.
Right.
But he's close enough to where he could see it. And he's sitting up at the top of the building on the balcony, sipping tea. He sees Mel Gibson literally kill his son. Okay,
Mel Gibson literally kills his son.
Okay, not literally, but like,
Yeah. By the
in
way,
the sense of the moment. While
miss Mel
Anna
Gibson.
Kendrick is watching on the edge of the pier, watch this dude die. She's like, my life's in turmoil. Somebody else can suffer a little bit too. Like, she's
What the
bitter.
fuck?
She's bitter about it.
she gets in an argument with her boyfriend and she lets this kid die.
Yeah, she lets this kid die. And this guy up on the top is...
You're a vicious screenwriter,
I
man.
know, dude. I'm fucked up. I didn't write it. Fucking Phil Collins did.
I remember.
Oh
My God, are you really making a movie about the lyrics to this fucking song?
Well, I mean, technically it's the lyrics, but it's
Well,
like
when he said he was drowning.
the untold myth that
There's a part
it's
where
him
he's-
watching a guy watch a guy drown.
Well, he's vengeful because
Yeah.
they fucked him up. But you're literally doing that because he said, if you were drowning, I would not lend a hand.
Yes. So
You
He-
sick genius.
so he's doing this, and this businessman. He's a businessman. He's like one of the biggest
Rich.
guys, and apparently I'm in Boston. So Anna Kendrick has an interview with the guy's company. He shoots her all the way to the top. Like she skips all like the first interview, second interview. She goes right to him, and he like looks her dead in the eye, and he's like, "Hey, I saw you." And she would not lend a hand. So he
remember.
literally calls her out and is like, "Hey, you watched a guy watch a dude drown." So I'm basically just saying, "Hey,
Who's the rich guy?
you're a horrible person."
Who's the rich guy?
I'm gonna go with.
Phil Collins himself.
I was gonna put Phil Collins in it, but that would be too
Did
obvious.
you know that Phil Collins himself cameos in Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories?
What?
I shit you not. That's a real thing.
That's awesome.
He's on the radio, like one of the radio stations in that game, and there's literally a mission where you have to escort Phil Collins because people are trying to kill him or something, and you have to escort him. Are you Googling it right now?
No,
I'm telling you it's true. So who is the rich man?
I'm gonna do a quick sec.
We'll never know who the rich man is.
Because what I was gonna do is I was like, Ben Affleck. He's the big fucking rich dude.
Dude, this movie is expensive.
Oh yeah. You know what? I'm gonna no. Yeah, I'm gonna stay with that. Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck is your guy?
No, wait. Liam Neeson. No, I'm just kidding.
Liam Neeson.
Do that or Patrick Dempsey. No, Ben Affleck. I'm gonna stay with Ben Affleck because I want the older,
right,
grizzled.
So,
man.
so where are we at in this story? So this Jonah Hill dies.
So Jonah Hill's dead. Mel Gibson goes home.
Right.
Doesn't even put a fucking like alert out that his son's dead. Doesn't even like acknowledge that it happened.
He's got to call the cops.
It's a movie. You don't have to.
That's implied.
It's implied, yeah. But Anna Kendrick applies for the business, basically Wayne Enterprises at this point.
Right.
But she applies at Ben Affleck's, company, and he literally like sees her name. He finds out who she is before this.
So he's like Bruce Wayne in this movie?
Basically. So he basically knows who she is, and he shoots her right to the top to where she interviews with him instead of going to like, HR and then whatever. And he literally just like calls her out, and he's like, I remember a man was drowning and you would not lend a hand. I've seen your face before, my friend.
Oh my God.
But I don't know if you remember. No,
you're a fucking asshole. Do not know. And then she's like, wait, what?
Credits.
That's it. That's it. That's a shit.
That's the movie.
That's it?
Yeah.
There's gotta be more than that.
No, that's it. What would you give me for the ending? Because I feel like that would end like fucking like, what? He knows?
Yeah, but there's something you don't tie any of the loose ends between Anna Kendrick and her boyfriend. You don't know what the fuck Mel Gibson's doing.
Exactly. That mind fucks you, dude. The best fucking endings of movies are the ones that make you go, hey, I fucking hated that ending. And you know it. Where it just leaves you fucking hanging and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but nothing.
I want more.
There's no resolution. Are you setting up a sequel? What's going on?
No. You know what the sequel is?
What? Studio.
My mama told me
it's
you can't hurry love.
You find out.
You just have to wait.
Anna Kendrick made the studios.
No, dude.
It's just a studio.
You can't hurry love. You'll just have to wait.
You have to have something other than that as your ending.
Fine.
What happened? It's on Twitter.
I don't know. Some guy's following me.
So
after the fact that he says, hey, you would not lend a hand, but I don't know if you know who I am. Big drum beat.
Reveal.
I don't know where I go after that because I feel like it just ends good.
There's no resolution.
Fine. They find out you hear the and it's like no words, no audio, just the music. And Mel Gibson's up on stage Sunday morning. Cops storm in, fucking arrest him, take him away.
See, that I like because you have some resolution.
Take him away. Because they find out that he literally just murdered his kid. Like you saying literally, it's not literally. He
murdered him.
He just didn't save him.
He would not lend a hand.
He would not lend a hand. And then you see Anna Kendrick.
Does she like patch things up with her boyfriend and be like, "Life's valuable. I watched a dad."
Yeah. So she goes. I don't care about the future. All I care about is now, and I want to be with you. So they mend and they're together. And then it goes back to Ben Affleck in his office. And he just kind of does like a little recline. He reclines in his office, in his chair, and he just kind of puts his feet up on the desk. And he's like, tea. End.
Why is Ben Affleck drinking tea?
I don't know. It's just what I went with.
See, that's a much better ending.
Okay.
That's a much better ending.
Okay.
Like, if you show that to me and I was your test audience, I'd be like, fuck that first ending. This ending
Fuck
actually...
that first ending.
This ending makes sense. All right, so my movie is titled...
Shit. I forgot you still had to go.
Well, we still got 2 titles left, too. This is a little bit longer than the other one. My movie is titled Dirty Deeds. Dunder Jeep. No, it's just Dirty Deeds. And my 2 leads are Emma Stone and Anthony Hopkins. So this movie is gonna take you on a religious journey. You're gonna start questioning your morality. You're gonna question your God. You're gonna question your devil. You're gonna question all this shit.
So we're going with another spiritual movie.
Spiritual drama. A little bit of comedy mixed in, but not really, because there's
Just the comic relief.
yeah. I mean, whatever. We'll have Fat Amy in there and just. She gets killed though, so we're all happy by the end of this movie.
Find out that she wasn't fat. She was just harboring a demon presence in her stomach and just.
You know what's funny? That's actually kind of where I was going.
Shit.
But not in a way.
Okay.
So anyway, Dirty Deeds starts with Emma Stone.
Stop. Is Anthony Hopkins a false prophet for the devil that is
He is
like
the devil.
doing dirty deeds and okay, sorry. Go.
It's an action drama about spirituality.
Why is
and
Anthony
morality.
Hopkins just a fucking scary ass dude that plays
He's just
demonic
creepy.
characters?
He's just creepy. He's such a great actor. He's just,
Oh yeah.
So yeah, anyway, it starts with Emma Stone, who she goes to a devout religious, like Christian school. I was going to say Catholic, but that's too cliche. She goes to a Christian school. Very religious, very strict religious family she lives in. She's
Like,
never...
you like the Texas red radical peoples
excuse me.
are not that
Not like,
crazy.
not like TCU or something like that, but like, just a Christian school. And it's... I like to have the pen in my hand when I'm pitching.
Because you can write in the air.
This is what's going on. So this thing. So yeah, Emma Stone is in a very religious, strict Christian family. She doesn't really like that because, as you know, the cliche is if you're growing up in a religious, strict family, you tend to break bad. You tend to act out and be a rebel.
No more cynical, more
Well, if you're like you, Luke,
bad, troubled person.
If you're like
than
you,
the
Luke.
PKs, the pastor's kids.
well, it's like you, Luke. You grew up in a religious family. Now you're hanging out with me, the devil.
Oh, dude, fucking. Side note. Me and my parents got into it the other night because I went home.
The devil.
And, no, not to me. So I'm talking because my mom, was calling me out how I'm a low life, I'm a piece of shit.
Should I cut
and
this out?
Probably.
Okay.
But how
I'm gonna cut this out.
how I am such a changed person and I'm so different and I'm not blah blah blah, and how I'm a disappointment because I don't have a real job and all this blah, usual shit. I go outside because I'm pissed and I'm like, I don't want to fucking deal with this.
Mm-hmm.
Maddie's in the other room. Apparently she goes, he was such a nice boy. Everything was okay until he moved to Lincoln and started hanging out with Jake. And I was like, I didn't know that, but Maddie told me that. So she was basically just calling you out and saying that it's not me, it's you.
Yeah, that's gonna be cut out.
Anyway,
All right. So anyway, well, it's a developing thing. When you first see Emma Stone, she is believing the shit that's going on. Like she buys in, and she still believes in her like religious family, and she's not like breaking out from it yet, and she's not playing the cliche yet. But then she meets this other girl. I'm sorry, I made a loud noise.
she a lesbian?
I'm gonna say Emma Roberts.
Come on.
She's not gonna turn lesbian.
Fine.
They make out. You shot your mic
Good.
when I said that. No, she meets
That was like my dick hitting the table like yeah, because
it's like this. It's like this. So then,
Yeah.
no, hold on. I gotta pull the mic out. I gotta spin a yarn here.
It's getting good when Jake takes the mic off the stand and fucking gets comfortable.
So here's what's going on. Lean back in the chair. So Emma Roberts, again, she's still believing in the religious shit. And then
Emma Stone.
well, she meets Emma Roberts, and Emma Roberts is like, I don't know, my parents just put me in here. I didn't necessarily want to be in this, blah, 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 She's like, have you ever like drink beer? Have you ever had any alcohol? And Emma Stone's like, no, I've never done any shit like that. And then Emma Roberts is like, well, it's fun. Have you ever been like drunk and go to a party? It's awesome. It's fun. I did it with these boys from like public school or whatever. And she's like, we shouldn't do that. Jesus wouldn't like that. And she's like,
so Roberts is like the typical
influence.
stereotype, religious, whatever.
right. And Emma Stone's like, we shouldn't fucking do this. Like, God wouldn't like that shit. Like,
WWJD.
she's like, our body's a temple. We shouldn't poison it. And then Emma Roberts fires back like, bitch, Jesus drank wine. And she's like, solid point. And
Solid point.
And
you know, all those months in the desert with 12 dudes. Come on.
you gotta know that he fucking had some booze. It's boring as shit. So then, but Emma Roberts is like, come on, just go with me. I know what I'm doing. Nothing bad.
I know what I'm doing.
I know what I'm doing. Nothing bad can trust me. You're not gonna get too drunk.
Just ask for forgiveness afterwards. It's okay.
But again, Emma Roberts would say something like, it's like, Jesus forgives that shit. Just fucking ask for.
Oh yeah.
Pray for forgiveness and all that shit. So then, Emma Stone's like, I still don't know. She's like, trust me, you're not going to get date raped. None of all the horrible shit that happens at parties. It's not going to happen. That's in college. We're in high school.
This is so bad. This is college. We're in high school. As if it's any different.
All right. So anyway,
That's worse.
so she goes to the party. She drinks, has a great time. Then she meets Kevin at this party. Kevin's a public.
Everybody knows a douchebag named Kevin.
Right? So she meets Kevin. He chats her up. They flirt. They don't fuck. They don't fuck at this party.
Then what's the point?
But they exchange digits.
Okay.
So Emma goes back home. Nothing happens. She goes back home. Everything gets taken care of. Emma Roberts backed up Emma Stone in the situation. She's like, we'll be fine. So she was right. She was good. So from there, Emma Stone's like, this really isn't as bad as they say. This is actually kind of fun. Maybe the life I'm living isn't the life I need. Whatever. So you're wondering, why is this movie called Dirty Deeds? We're about to get there. So then she calls up Kevin. They go on a date. They start dating. Get a little bit of a montage. They start hanging out a little bit more.
Who's Kevin?
Kevin's the dude she met at the party.
Oh no, I'm just saying who's cast as Kevin.
Oh, Kevin? Ryan Gosling.
Okay.
No, Miles Teller. I feel like
Okay.
Miles Teller could play Kevin. So then she meets, they go on some couple dates. Again, these people are like in their 30s playing high schoolers,
Yeah.
but it kind of works because they look so fucking
Oh yeah.
young. She played she played fucking Gwen Stacy a couple years ago. She can do it. So, they start to date, and usually the rule is in high school, if you've been dating about a month, it's time to fuck.
Oh yeah.
You gotta get the fuck down at that point. So it happens. They eventually have sex.
She's going to hell.
She already feels bad about it, but
She should.
unbeknownst to her, she trusted Kevin that he would pull out. He didn't pull out. They didn't have sex without him. She gets fucking pregnant. Kevin, he's Splitsville, dude. He doesn't want to fucking deal with a baby mama. He's got his whole life ahead of him. He's in high school. He doesn't have to deal with this shit. So now Emma Stone's character, she's fucking distraught. She's got this baby. She has to tell she has to tell her parents. She has to know everything and all this shit. So she literally prays to God to kill this baby and abort this baby for her. She gets an answer, but it's not fucking God.
It's not God.
It's fucking Anthony Hopkins as the devil.
Yes.
And he says, I'll get rid of this problem for you, but you gotta get rid of problems for me. Hence the fucking Dirty Deeds title.
Oh shit.
So he aborts this baby for her, and then fucking Emma Stone becomes a fucking the Ghost Rider like bounty hunter for the devil.
Shit.
And she just it's a horror movie it's a horror movie, and she goes on some sadistic shit because she's obviously working for Satan. She kills Kevin. That wasn't even a job.
What the
She just
fuck?
kills Kevin at one point because he
I can.
fucks her over, man.
I can.
Because why not? The devil always has her back. The like any kind of situation she gets into, the devil saves her. But at a certain point, she's like, she's like, I gotta save my soul. I can't keep doing this. Kevin, that wasn't right. I shouldn't have killed Kevin. Shouldn't have played revenge. I shouldn't have asked for an abortion. I shouldn't have had the devil abort my fucking. This movie's dark. Shouldn't have aborted my baby. So she's trying to think of a way to stage a coup against the devil. Talks to Emma Roberts. She's like, do you know anybody in the dark arts that would know anything about this shit? And she's like, what are you talking about? You talk to the devil? Like, you're taking this religious shit too far. Like, I don't know if you blah, blah, blah. And she's like, dude,
you don't know what I got?
the devil aborted my fucking baby. I think I know a thing or two about this shit. So then, this is where there's a little bit of comedy. They run into Kevin Hart. He does black magic.
Jesus fuck. It's just, I'm kidding.
No,
I want to know what black magic. This black magic.
See, my only flaw in that story would be that
Kevin Hart the fucking place.
You know that fucking black people would not mess with black magic.
Exactly.
Because they are scared to death of that
Oh,
shit.
hell. Now, voodoo, that's a different story.
Well, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, yeah.
They always make that joke that, like, white people would fuck with this stuff. Black people would not, you know? So you couldn't cast a black person in that role. Who would be a good black magic guy?
David Blaine. I do black
So they
magic.
talked to Chris Angel. Because he's a mind freak. And then...
He totally mind fucks you.
Okay, so we still need a black arts guy, like a black magic dude. And I'm thinking, not Kevin Hart, The Rock.
The Rock.
Laying the smackdown.
Nah, dude.
Ludacris. I'm just naming off the cast.
Terry Hogan.
Terry Hogan.
Fucking brother.
Hulk Hogan.
This is some dark arts, brother.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Fuck. Kevin Smith is your black. It's your dark. No, it's Hugh Laurie from House fame, and he. The thing about Hugh Laurie is, like, how would he know all this stuff about the devil? How would we know how to fight him? He's the archangel fucking Gabriel, not Michael. It's Gabriel, right?
No, Michael's the archangel. Gabriel is like the number one.
He's like the right hand of God,
Yeah.
right? Well, anyway, okay, so Michael the archangel is Hugh Laurie in this movie. He's like, you got to beat him at his own game. You got to break the. You got to get your fiddle out.
You gotta play that fiddle right.
Just like your
Because the
movie.
devil went down to Georgia.
The devil goes down. This whole movie consequently takes place in Georgia.
Jesus. I mean, Satan. What?
Anyway, they concoct a plan to get Emma Stone out of the situation. Now, this is the problem. I don't know how they're going to get her out. But I think I know.
Quote Nicolas Cage. Can't give up your soul because you can't sell something that don't belong to you.
Okay, I got it. The devil, the next mark on the list is to take out Emma Roberts, her friend, who started this whole shitstorm. She's like, you take her, it's all complete. But she doesn't trust Anthony Hopkins, the devil, because she knows, we all know with the devil, there's always a catch. Always a catch. So, she won't do it. She won't. Then the devil says he's going to intervene and kill Emma Roberts. She's like, if you don't do it, I will, and you will still be in debt to me. You owe everything to me. She says, why do I have to kill her? Because she's not a unbeliever. She's just as bad as you are. For having sex out of wedlock, she's just as bad because she doesn't believe in anything that and she doesn't give us power. She doesn't give you, me, or your stupid god power or whatever, you know? He goes to kill her. He shoots some lightning like in Tenacious D.
Lightning fuckers!
He tries to kill Emma Roberts. Emma Stone steps in the way. Gets killed. Sacrifice. Self-sacrifice. That's how she breaks
Damn.
the deal that she had to make with the devil. And then God, she's up at the pearly gates. He's like, I ain't letting you in. You fucking whore. You asked me to abort your baby.
You not only had a sex out of wedlock, but you committed another sin, the worst of them all, fucking abortion. Go deal with the left hand.
I don't know actually how it ended, but the whole idea of my movie was that she has to become like the hitman.
Well, you got to give me a fucking ending.
Fuck you.
'Cause I had to give you a fucking ending.
Well, yeah. Okay, so if she self-sacrifices, God shouldn't let her in, though.
I think what should happen is she gets zapped by the lightning fuckers. And
It doesn't have to be lightning.
Fucking-
Some sort of way she dies.
fucking Johnny Cash, the Nine Inch Nails cover.
Hurt.
Yes, Hurt.
It's playing.
Starts playing
Right.
after that. And it's her soul kind of ascending up into heaven. And it's a thing of God going, you haven't earned it yet.
Keeps her alive.
Keeps her alive.
But her bond to the devil is still broken.
Yeah. So he basically
He puts her back on Earth.
puts her back on
alive.
Earth to reconcile her relationship
And
with her
the
parents,
devil-
with herself.
Yeah, and then the devil starts screaming like, "This isn't fair. This is bullshit." You know, all this shit. But she's like, you know, you're the you can't be mad at me if I've outsmarted you. Like, this is your whole wheelhouse. And then she goes trying to live her life normally. She's learning the lessons of don't have unprotected sex,
Don't get an abortion.
don't try to get an abortion, and don't fuck with the devil.
Yeah.
There's your movie, Dirty Deeds.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write this.
I like
say
that.
I say it every episode.
You see that? Yeah.
I'm gonna have to work out the ending and work out the details, but yeah, I like yours because you finally fleshed out an ending. But
Yeah.
I want to see Backdoor Bandits in theaters. I want to see Betty White getting fucked in the butt.
Betty White getting anally fucked by Jack
fucking
Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson. Okay,
by
so
30 years younger.
So we have 2 titles left. Let's draw them. This episode's gonna run long. Actually, I could split this into another episode if you want.
There's yours. This is mine.
Small Room.
Radiographic positioning.
What? That's a terrible name.
I know, and I was really hoping you would get it. Radiographic positioning. Damn, how the fuck? Oh, I wish I wouldn't have done that one.
You know what? Fuck it. We're not doing those because
Okay.
that's
Mine was dumb.
bad. So thank you so much for listening to an episode of Pitches and Shows. Did you like mine? Did you like Luke's? Did you like both? Let us know in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe to this channel. You can also like us on Facebook, 402 Films. You can also like us on or follow us on Twitter at 402 Films. You got any pitches and shows and ideas that you want us to talk about? Send them our way.
Pitch it,
Pitch
and
it.
we'll show you.
Pitch it, bitch. Fucking nanny motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do please do that as well. And thank you so much for listening. Like, comment, subscribe.
Oh, here were the other two.
Radio positioning engineer.
These were the two actors I had left. Denzel and Leonardo DiCaprio.
In radio positioning.
Radiographic positioning. They're radiology professors, and
They got to position their way to the top.
they got to position their way to the top. And you know the related anatomy.